There's this feeling of natural uncertainty that comes with being a senior in high school. We're all entering a transitional period in our lives, adolescence to adulthood. The last first day of high school. The last first day jitters of our secondary educational careers. The last time we're gonna plan cute outfits for the first 2 weeks of school just to regress back to sweatpants and a hoodie for the rest of the year. My high school experience definitely feels fragmented, but I think that just makes me appreciate the experiences that I'm hoping to have this year. All the sports games, dances, plays, and spirit weeks that I overlooked in 9th grade are all things I'm excited for this year. I think about all the amazing teachers that I've had for the last 3 years, and all the kids that I've seen change over time and how I may never see them again. But I think it's a little too early to get sentimental. It's weird to think about the fact that nothing we do will ever be like this again. But this feeling of uncertainty isn't foreign. We're living in a global pandemic, which may not be unprecedented in the history of the world, but it is unprecedented in the history of our lives. These precarious times gave us what I consider to be a crash course into adulthood, where there are no laid out instructions, nothing is definitive, and there is no safety net to catch you when you fall. You're kind of forced to make do with the situation that you're given, just like we all did in quarantine. That first season of quarantine really proved to me how easily anything can be normal if you do it for long enough. We were caged in our homes with only whipped coffee, Chloe Ting workouts, TikTok, and arbitrary hobbies that we picked up to entertain us when there was nothing to do. And then what was supposed to be a fun vacation turned into a year of virtual learning, which I think made everyone learn a little more about themselves and how they work. I know people who loved it because of the amount of independence they had, and people who hated online because of the isolating feeling of the learning experience. But we all made it through. It showed that despite how seemingly unstable this generation can be sometimes, we have nailed down the art of adaptability, and that's a skill we'll need for the rest of our lives, especially in these next few years as we adjust to adulthood. Maybe we don't have to have everything figured out. And if we did have to have things figured out, then I'm definitely still clueless, even though some of my friends will tell you otherwise. I think the best part of being my age, or being a person in general, is that everything is a learning experience, and that doesn't end in high school. In fact, I personally feel like I have more questions about life now than I did as a 9th grader in high school. Like, how do I do taxes? What are mortgages or 401ks? How do I get a job after college? Or how do I know what I want to do for the rest of my life? I feel like I entered high school a rookie who thought they knew what they were doing, but I'm gonna exit high school still a rookie who now knows that they don't know what they're doing, but still has a little more perspective. These next 2 years are definitely gonna be weird. They might suck, or they might be amazing, or they might be somewhere in between. But I think we'll be ready for it. We're more capable than we think.